All right, here we are in Salesforce, and we're going to check out a brand new feature that just came out like a month ago that is actually pretty cool. So if we go into setup, and then we're going to go to a section called Salesforce Go. And this is a section of Salesforce that attempts to make it easier to set up certain features because, let's get real, it's very difficult to know all the buttons you need to mash to turn some of these things on. So we're going to go to Einstein Conversation Insights. If you guys don't have this turned on, we do have a really great video that we're going to put a link in the description below that's going to show you how to enable it and give licenses to your users. This is included with your enterprise subscription. So if you're on Enterprise Edition or higher, this is not going to cost you more money to enable. It's already included in your subscription. So go ahead and get that all enabled. It's going to give you a lot of really cool features and functionality. It integrates with Zoom, it integrates with Teams, Google Meet. It allows you to do transcripts and all kinds of really cool stuff. So one of the things that we need to enable in here is we need to turn on in-person meetings. So it's going to let users capture in-person meetings on a mobile device that can then be processed by Einstein Conversation Insights. So we're going to look at how this works. So we'll turn that on. Then the other things you need to turn on are generative AI. So we're going to go to manage. And we're going to turn this on here. We'll let that process over there. Then we'll refresh this. And then now we should be able to turn on generative ECI. And then now we can also add the conversation generative insight component to the video call record page. So let's go and see what that means. So right here are our video and voice call lightning record pages. So we'll go ahead and open up the video call record page because this is something that we use for our meetings. So here's our record page, and we're just going to add the conversation generative insight to the top of the page here. And then we'll click save there. Now we're going to go to our mobile app. And if you're wondering how we got this mobile app emulator, there's a link in the description below on how you can use the Android Studio or iOS Studio to be able to emulate the mobile app on a desktop. It's pretty cool. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to one of my events for today. So this one is actually supposed to be happening right now. And we are supposed to be able to see a transcribe meeting button on here. I made some configuration changes and I was still logged into the app. So I'm going to log out and log back in here off camera. So I'll go back to my event here. Oh, actually this event is over. So let's go ahead and make it for right now. There we go. So you'll see that this button, Transcribe Meeting, does not show up unless the meeting is happening on your calendar. So when we have Einstein Conversation Insights set up, it is dependent on the user having Einstein Activity Capture and their email syncing and all the things. So you have to get all that stuff in place before you're going to be able to leverage this functionality. So then I can click Transcribe Meeting. I can click yes. I confirm that it's okay. I have obtained consent from everybody who is going to be recorded, and then I'll click begin transcript. Now I'm not able to demo this process using Android Studio emulation, but I will now record the process on my own mobile device so that you can see what it looks like. And then we'll see what happens when the actual video call comes back into Salesforce. And here we are on a real Android device, and we're going to click Begin Transcript on our meeting. The phone is sitting in between me and the other participant in the meeting. We're going to click Save and Exit and stop transcribing when we are done having the meeting, and then it's going to load our transcript. You'll then see a screen that looks like this where you will assign the speakers. There'll be a drop down that pops up as soon as you click Assign with all of the meeting participants. You will assign all of the speakers to the person in the drop down, and then you can also add a new speaker, and then you'll click Save Meeting Transcript. Once you click save, it's going to create the transcript. You can view it right from your phone, and then it's also going to save it to the video call within Salesforce. Now let's go into Salesforce, and we're going to go to Katie's contact record, and we'll see that there is a video call that was just created from the AI transcription. So we'll click on this, and we can see that the transcript was recorded right into Salesforce, which is perfect. And we can also see that we have deal details at the top here, and we have an Einstein summary. We can see the customer impression, it's reading the sentiment of the call, and then it's giving us a summary of what was talked about in the call, and then our next steps. We can edit this summary right from here if we need to fix anything that was transcribed incorrectly. And then we can also copy this and paste it into notes somewhere, wherever we want to put it. Now the Generative Insights, this is the same thing that we have up here in the top section here. So this is a little redundant. You don't have to put it on the top of your page like we did here if you don't want to. I've noticed that action items don't get logged with these AI transcriptions. They get logged with the video calls that are recorded through Zoom or through Google Meet, but I haven't seen any action items yet for these types of in-person meetings that are recorded on the phone. And that's everything we wanted to show you for the new AI transcription feature available for all your sales users. That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss our upcoming series on flow approvals in Salesforce. We'll walk you through how to configure approval processes using Flow, cover the common setup gotchas that can cause real problems, and share a streamlined approach that makes approvals easier to build, manage, and maintain. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.